Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and this weekend I made a video discussing the health benefits of resistance training and weightlifting, and a lot of people really questioned one of them, and it needs to be clarified. A lot of people had said, hey, we don't understand how I can reduce cancer. That sounds silly, it doesn't sound right, and I've actually had ex-in-law of mine kind of make the same statement. And let's try to understand what we're talking about here, why it reduces cancer rates across the board. Not saying all types of cancer, but your overall risk of cancer and why it makes fighting cancer easier if you do get it. It has to do with insulin sensitivity and nutrient partitioning. A lot of people may or may not know that most cancer cells have the highest rate of insulin sensitivity of any tissue the body can generally make, which means they have a higher affinity for insulin. They draw more insulin and more sugar, more glucose. And therefore, when they're competing with other tissues for resources, because again, insulin is your body's primary transporter of glucose, some other things is a general transporter, but mainly your blood sugar. The cancer cells tend to win out over all the other cells around them. So they get more of the food, they get more calories, they get more nutrition, they grow faster. However, muscle tissue, when you weight train, starts to also develop a much higher degree of insulin sensitivity. And through weight training, by building more muscle tissue, you're not only putting a higher amount of insulin sensitivity into the muscle that you have or creating a higher demand for insulin and glucose in it, but by adding more muscle, you're creating more insulin sensitive tissue to compete with the growing tumors as your body tries to fight them, because we all get cancer. The body generally disposes of it before it gets too bad, and when it doesn't, that's when you start getting big tumors. So by creating this new muscle tissue with a higher degree of insulin sensitivity, you're giving your body tissue that can compete with the tumors, compete with the cancer cells for nutrition and food, and therefore it makes it easier for your body to fight it. It makes it easier for you to survive treatments against it. So it's really an issue of just insulin sensitivity. And also remember that if you have a lot of muscle tissue, your body has a lower insulin response to the food that you eat. So again, less circulating insulin in general, because your body doesn't need as much to regulate blood sugar, the harder it is for the cancer to get nutrition. So that's why it does it. It's not because of some magical unknown force in the body that causes it. It's a matter of nutrient partitioning. All right, guys, that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative, and I will talk to you guys next time.